Hello, let's do connections for Wednesday, December 24th. Okay, so I am on vacation. Well, not vacation. Well, kind of vacation. Traveling for Christmas. You know how it is. All right, so you're just getting the screen recordings today. I don't have my usual setup. So let's see what we got here. All right, I'm seeing a lot of food things. You have cheese, bacon, bread, and I don't see another one, actually. So that's interesting. What's bacon going with? Canadian bacon. Is there a Canadian thing? Could be a last name. Could be Kevin Bacon, maybe. But I don't see a ton of last names in here either. I mean, Pollock's a last name. Whistler, maybe? I don't know who that's referring to. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. All right. We have munch, chew, bite, and what would be the other one? Champ? This is to bite something? To eat it? I'm a little suspicious because munch and champ are right next to each other, but it could be a category. We'll see. You char something, you singe it. This is to lightly burn something. You don't see a third or fourth one. What's sole going with? Sole is the sole of your foot. It could be a homophone for Seoul, S-A-U-L. It could also be a homophone for the capital of South Korea. I think they've done that before. The homophone for Seoul, South Korea. I don't see that though. What's wrapped doing in here? Such an odd word to be in here, wrapped. Could be a homophone for wrapped, the past tense of wrap. And what's hump doing in here? Hump day for Wednesday. It is Wednesday today. Could be hump just like a bump. Could be something else. I doubt that meaning would be in here though. Paper. Wrapping paper. The newspaper. I'm struggling with this one. Did I try the bite thing? Was it bite, champ, munch, and chew? I'm going to try it. All right. Masticate. I don't think I've ever heard that word before. What is masticate? All right. Tang could be the drink mix, tang. Something could have a tang to it, like a little bit of a kick. Was there a dynasty in China called the Tang Dynasty? Maybe. We still have bacon, cheese, and bread in here. Is there something I'm missing when it comes to food? I don't think so. All right, who are famous Pollocks? There's Jackson Pollock. There's Jackson Pollock. Can't think of another one. We still have singe and char, but I don't see a third or fourth one for that. Bread, sliced bread, wheat bread, white bread. What is hump doing in here? I really don't know what hump is doing in here. Paper, paper tiger, paper. You have the sole of your foot. I'm lost on this one. All right, bacon. Could be, like I said, Kevin Bacon. Canadian bacon. I think I said that earlier. I don't see anything that would be Canadian blank. I'm really lost on this one. One of these is supposed to be yellow. Which one of these is yellow? Bread, cheese, and bacon. Paper doesn't seem to fit with anything else. Piper, paper, newspaper, notebook paper, wrapping paper. I keep coming back to wrapping paper since it's Christmas season. You can wrap things in paper. You can wrap it in bacon. You can wrap things in bread, sort of. In a wrap. Things that can be wraps. Maybe. I don't know what the fourth one would be, and that seems iffy at best. You don't wrap it in cheese. I mean, wrapped is in here, but that doesn't seem to fit. Yeah, I'm not sure. Singe, char. Could tang mean something like singe or char? Like it has just a little bit of a kick to it, maybe? Possibly. I don't know what the fourth one would be, though. Bread. Bacon, cheese. I still want to put these together, but like something could be cheesy. Like a movie. It's overly sentimental. It's cheesy. I don't see that. What is Whistler? Char, singe, tang. It wouldn't be Whistler. Wouldn't be bacon. Wouldn't be paper. Hump? That doesn't seem right. Bread? Sole? Wrapped? Cheese? Pollock? I'm just not sure. I'm just going to have to guess at something. This is taking way too long. Jackson Pollock. I keep coming back to that. Seeing Pollock in here makes me now don't want to put bacon with anything else except the name thing, because there's not a whole lot in here that could be names. Cheese. What would cheese be going with if it wasn't with bread and bacon? What would bread be going with if it wasn't for bacon and cheese? Bread is a slang for money. Cheese? Maybe a little bit. Paper. Am I onto something? What would be the fourth one? Bring home the bacon. Is that it? I'm going to try it. Okay, slang for money. Oh, man, that's yellow? Oof. I was thinking that earlier, but I was thinking about things that are wrapped in. I was thinking, oh, you wrap things in bacon, you wrap things in bread, you wrap things in paper. then I was like, no, not cheese. You don't wrap things in cheese. But it was the category for a different reason. That's funny. All right, we still have singe, char, maybe tang? I don't know. What would be the fourth one? Wrapped? Is that what wrapped means? I have no idea. Soul? I don't think it would be hump, whistler, or pollock. I'm going to try wrapped, I guess. No, not even one away. Okay. So it's not that at all. Interesting. All right, so the last name thing seems to be out. So what is pollock doing in here? It ends in lock, but I don't see ends with in any of these other words. Tang starts with tan, as in tangent. Sin starts with sine, as in, the mathematical thing, sine, cosine, tangent. I don't really see that, though. I don't remember all of them, though. It's been so long since I've taken, any sort of math like that. These last two categories, I don't get at all. What is char doing in here? Charm. Are we changing letters? Are we adding letters? Taking letters away? Wrapped. Could be raptor. Like the Toronto Raptors. Are we shortened NBA team names? I don't really see that. This recording is taking forever. I was hoping this would be a quick game. Humpback whale. I don't see that. All right, raptor could just be, beginning of dinosaurs, not necessarily the NBA team. Do we have anything else like that? Let's try Triceratops. Brontosaurus, T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yeah, I don't see anything like that. All right. Sole. The sole of your foot is arched. A hump is arched. I don't see that. Soul could be a homophone of soul music. Wrapped, but it's rap, not wrapped. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang Clan. I really don't want to lose my streak. I'm taking forever here because I really have gotten it up so far. It'd be killer to lose it. I mean, it's going to happen at some point, but we'll see. You rap, you hum, you whistle, you sing? Is that what we're doing? We're removing a letter? I'm going to try that. All right, ways to vocalize musically plus a letter. Jeez, oh man, that was rough. And then what is this one? I've been sitting here too long. I'm not even going to guess at it. Fish. They always give me with the fish one. Oh man, that was brutal. But hey, we got our streak to 70, so this is going to take me forever to edit down. All right. Man. All right, let's check the bot. Well, actually, you know what? Let's first see what they give it. What do they give it? 2 out of 5. It felt like a 17 out of 5. All right, let's check the bot. All right, yeah, 5 out of 5. I don't know what they were doing with the 2 out of 5 thing. It's not quite as bad as that 1 out of 5, but still, this one's really difficult. 88 skill, 1 in 1969, so I'm not the only one to have tried that one mistake with Singe and Char. So 47% getting green first, then blue, then purple, and yellow is last. The slang one throwing people off. Okay. Wait up. No, I want to go back. I want to check ever. So for ever, we have the vast majority getting green, and then a big drop down to, well, not that big of a drop down to yellow. People are finally figuring out yellow forever. And then blue and purple are a little over 60%. So let's see, 13% getting nothing, then green, green, yellow, 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 green, typical. All right. Let's check mistakes here. Sandwich ingredients, bacon, cheese, bread, pollock? Is pollock a food? Edible fish. Yeah, I'm just, I took 4 years of marine biology. I think it would be better with fish. I was too obsessed with the whales and the dolphins and stuff and the sharks. Fish are kind of boring on their own. Pollock, char, whistler, soul. I guess people just guessing at the fish. Famous painters, Munch, Pollock, Bacon, Whistler. Okay, I was thinking a last name category. I don't know that there was famous painters, but that seems to be a rainbow herring. Not familiar with it. When it comes to art, that's a weak spot of mine. So, all right. Anyway, I'm not going to go over too much of this. This has gone on way too long as it is. So, anywho, if you're enjoying the videos, please leave a like, subscribe, or follow, and let me know how you did today.